Hey everyone, I'm Nicole,
And I'm Gabrielle.
and we are the hosts of the Spiritual Sisters podcast.
Join us every week as we discuss all the spiritual topics like astrology, mediumship, psychic insights, and so much more.
We are often joined by others we have met along our spiritual journey who are well versed in many of these areas.
Get ready for enlightening discussions and interviews and personal experiences that we hope will expand your mind and get you thinking outside of the box.
Whether you're a seasoned spiritual seeker or just beginning your spiritual journey, there's something here for everyone.
Check us out every Tuesday wherever you get your podcasts. See you then.
Bye!
Welcome back, guys, to the Soul Ecosystem podcast. I am your host, Anna Rising, and on this podcast, we discuss all things soul contracts using a modality that combines Jewish mysticism, tarology, astrology, and numerology. And it is that time of the month, guys. We are heading into the month of October, so we are going to be doing an energy read for the month of October this year. And I have 4 numbers for you guys to choose from today. If you could open up your heart and choose with your heart and with your intuition a number between 1 and 4 to get the message that Spirit wants to say to you guys today. So take some time to feel into your heart space and decide what message is going to be for you. We're going to start. Group number 1. Welcome. I hope your eclipse season was not as extreme of a roller coaster ride as mine was. But I have a very, very short and sweet message for you guys. It feels like the month of October is kind of going to be a reckoning, I'm hearing. You guys are going to be getting into balance. You are going to be asked to balance your masculine and your feminine energies, because from the looks of it, you guys are not good at asking for help. You guys are not good at receiving help, and you are being asked to stop that. You are being asked to learn how to receive, because you are worthy of receiving good things. And the universe can't give you these good things if you do not accept them, if you do not believe that you are worthy of an abundant, luxurious, cushy life. So I'm getting that you guys are the type that can't take compliments. You guys might get really overwhelmed when somebody pays you a compliment and be like, no, stop it, or immediately follow it up with a compliment towards this other person. You guys don't know what to do with yourselves when somebody is expressing to you your awesomeness, your beauty, your talents, and there's a little bit of some shadow work for you guys to do here, because you have some blessings and some opportunities that are going to try to come in for you this October. So pay really close attention to this. They are trying to come in for you. And if you are going to pull the same thing that you always do, and you're like, no, like, I understand the universe is like giving me a free cup of coffee at Starbucks or whatever, but you guys can just give it to the next person. Don't do that. You need to accept this blessing. Otherwise, you're going to keep perpetuating this cycle where you see other people getting what it is that you want, see other people getting what it is that you deserve, and being like, when is it going to be my turn? But then every time the universe turns around and hands it to you, you're like, no, thanks. Give it to somebody who needs it. We have to stop doing that. We have to stop doing that. And if I feel a little bit sassy today, if I feel a little bit more direct today, it is because I'm feeling a little bit spicy. I'm feeling spicy. I haven't been feeling good all week, and maybe you guys haven't either. Maybe you guys have been feeling a shiftness, this shift of energy that's coming in for you, and you're getting antsy. You don't know what to do with this information. You don't know how to handle it. So whatever it is that's coming your way, I can feel that you guys are picking up on it and you're getting ready to turn it down. And what you want to do is not turn it down. The example that the cards that have fallen out for you were picking up on is how Cinderella was so used to being the person that's always serving everybody, taking care of everyone, doing like a million things at once. And when Spirit, or her fairy godmother, came to her and was like, hey, You can have all of these great things. We just need you to believe in it, even the slightest bit, that you're worthy of it, that you can have this life that you dreamed of, that you deserve these things. Because she accepted that, because she was willing to believe and accept these gifts of fate, she was able to become royalty. So that same energy is applicable here. This is going to be like the Cinderella pile. You guys have been working your butts off, and something is trying to come in for you in October, and I need you guys to remember to not shut it down. This could be somebody trying to pick you up. This could be somebody inviting you out to dinner. This could be your girlfriends inviting you to a movie or a new restaurant. There's going to be some kind of fated event that you are meant to be at where a blessing is going to come your way, and I need you guys to be receptive of it. So get really into your feminine energy. Get really into a position of not the wounded feminine where she gives everything of herself and doesn't expect anything in return, doesn't ask for anything in return. We want you to step into your divine feminine that is able to accept compliments, able to accept gifts, and able to say, yeah, I look good. Yes, I am on fire today. I am killing it in every area of my life. I deserve to be spoiled. I deserve to be taken care of. Step into that. That is very, very important. And it was a very short message. That's all that you have to do in the month of October. And this is a good thing. This is a good thing if you keep in mind and remember that you are meant to be in a receptive state in the month of October, because the universe wants to give you something. It wants to give you a gift. So receive it. Do not turn it down. Do not feel bad for accepting it. Don't feel like somebody else is not going to have it, and now you feel guilty that somebody that could have needed it, like somebody that needed it more than I do, could have had it and I'm taking it away from them. Nope. Don't do that. You are worthy of beautiful things. You are worthy of living that beautiful life that you know that you can create. And you are so valuable and worthy. And it's time for you to get out of that servant mentality and get into the queen mentality. The number 3 popped up for you, and that is the number of the Queen of Pentacles. This is divine feminine. She knows that a lot of the opportunities and fated blessings that come into her life are manifested by her. She doesn't have to work for them. They are attracted to her and they come in for her. So try to balance and find harmony in those two energies that you have within you. Try to tone down the masculine and the action part of you that you're so used to operating from. Turn up your receptiveness. That is all I have for you. That is your message for the month of October. That is all you have to do in order to receive this blessing that wants to come in for you. All right, group number 2. Are you guys ready? We have some heavy stuff popping up for you. You have been plagued by a choice that the universe is pushing you to make. I kind of feel like you guys hit a wall or like this dead end, and you kind of have to decide whether you're going to keep moving into like this uncharted territory, this dense forest, or if you're going to try and take another path. I feel like I have some good news and some bad news here for you, and I'm going to tell you the good news first. The good news is that whatever choice you make, it is going to be the right one. Whatever choice you come to is going to be the one that's right for you, and it's going to lead you to a big, happy family, soulmate kind of vibe where you are able to find the person that's your person and build a life with them. The bad news is that there is some shadow work that needs to be done here. And I feel like I've been using shadow work so much now. Like it's been at the forefront of my mind ever since I started doing Emergence with Gabby from the Spiritual Sisters podcast. But now that I know this terminology, like I have a little better sense of it thanks to Gabs, it feels like it's popping up everywhere. This particular season that you are coming into, where you are forced to make this choice is going to involve sitting down with some really difficult feelings and feeling them, trying to process them, and kind of retrieving parts of yourself that you have lost. If you guys are doing like spiritual work, like taking courses or something, this feels like something of a soul retrieval going on for you, where you are going into the unknown, where you're going into the darkness to retrieve parts of yourself that you have lost. And I think that is why we see this big happy ending for you, because this choice that you have been avoiding, this choice that you have been putting off because you feel like you want a sign or some kind of like, you feel like you want something to happen that takes the choice away from you, that doesn't force you to make it, but that's not going to happen. You are going to have to be the decider. You can't wait this one out until it's too late and then have it be resolved for you. This is something that you need to resolve. And the faster you resolve it, the faster you sit down and feel the uncomfortable feelings, the faster you are going to be able to manifest what is for you. Because this isn't for you. Whatever is happening right now is causing you a great deal of pain. It's causing you a great deal of discomfort and is forcing you into a tower moment. This is not unheard of during eclipse season. I feel like I've went through like 10 tower moments throughout this eclipse season, but you're not going to get out of it by not doing anything and letting fate kind of take over. You are going to have to come to this dead end and decide what you want your wife to look like, what you want your wife to look like, or what you want your life to look like. I don't know, maybe that was supposed to come out, what you want your wife to look like. All right, what you want your life or your wife to look like. Okay, I'm getting like the reference now. I'm seeing like rainbows in these cards, and I feel like you may be a part of the LGBTQ community. And I want to say that it feels like your life is going to go through this like transition where you go from it being really dark and like neutral tones, shadowy tones, into very colorful life, very rainbow life, because of this deep inner work that you are going to do with yourself, with your inner child, and kind of clean up some of the wounds that have been festering for a long time in order to come out of this. And I feel like you need to be reminded about how brave you are for doing this. You need to be reminded that there is redemption on the other side of this. There is happiness and there is real, deep love and connection on the other side of this for you as well. It feels like currently you don't really see a point in your path, a point in your life. You have lost all hope, all sense of direction of where it is you're going. And I want to give you some encouragement. I want to give you some affirmation that you are going to find that again. You are going to find that joy again. You are going to find that color again. And you are going to have a very, very fulfilling relationship on the other side of this. So I feel if I were you, I'd be holding out hope. Like I would be holding this picture in my mind of what it is that I am working towards, this perfect family, this soulmate connection that I'm looking for. I would be focusing on that in order to get through the thick of it, in order to get through this period of uncertainty, this period of darkness, because you have been going through it. You have been going through it, and you have had a lot of difficulties, a lot of naysayers in your life, a lot of people that just don't understand you, that haven't been supportive. It feels like you're doing this journey alone, and it's meant to upgrade you. It is meant to make you stronger. I know it doesn't feel too great coming through it, going through it, but out of it, you're going to have peace. You're going to come to a place where you have peace within yourself, peace with who you are, and a much deeper understanding of yourself. I am really seeing a soulmate connection for you here. That is a woman. If you guys aren't romantically interested in women, I see it coming in as a very, very good friend, the type of best friend that you have been looking for all your life. So yes, right now it feels like everything is crashing around you. It may feel like the universe is just laughing at you at this point, but find ways to get out of that headspace where you feel attacked, where you feel like everything is going wrong, because what's actually happening is everything is working out for your good, for your benefit, and you're going to come out of this much happier, more free, and able to express yourself and be yourself in a way that you've never been able to be before. And maybe since my throat chakra is acting up right now, maybe this is going to have a lot to do with you starting to speak your truth, starting to say what it is that you want out of life, finally admitting that, finally speaking it into existence for the first time. But either way, stick around, keep pushing through, because it's about to get so good for you. All of this work is going to be so worth it, because you are not going to recognize yourself. You're not going to recognize yourself by this time next year. It's like you're going to be a completely different person. So imagine you are living in a black and white world, and now it's going to be like seeing color for the first time. That is all I have for you, group number 2. That was incredibly powerful. And I just want to collectively, like, I'm speaking for the collective now, say that we're so proud of you, and that you should be proud of yourself for how far you've come and for being brave enough to start this journey, because it's much easier to dim yourself down and try to be invisible, try not to stand out from the crowd, than it is to be yourself, find your voice, and to find your path, and stick to it, no matter how different it looks than other people's. That is all I have for you, group number 2. Good luck. You are doing great, and give this some time. Before long, you are going to be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel with this. All right, group number 3. My first question for you is, who are you? I feel like I can see Inigo Montoya from The Princess Bride going like, who are you? I must know. I am the same way right now. What on earth is going on with you guys? I have such powerful cards in front of me right now. It is absolutely crazy. And when I say, what on earth is going on with you, I mean it in the sense of, we have strength and abundance and just leadership, like lioness energy coming on so strongly, and divine masculine too, coming on so strongly that it's very, very overwhelming. It's like leadership after leadership after leadership card. And it feels very, very intense. It feels fiery. It feels wild and kind of untamable. Yeah, you guys are on fire. I feel like whatever you have been doing, whatever kind of conclusions you have been coming to, whatever plans you have been making and fulfilling, like going out of your way to check off the boxes for what it was that you've been planning this entire time, I feel like it's not possible for it to fail. It feels like you are unstoppable. There is a little bit of a warning for you guys here, and it's in regards to your energy, in regards to protecting your energy. So whatever has been coming in for you, it feels like something has opened up. It feels like there was a dam on your gifts or on your energy, or you kept feeling like you've been stuck or blocked, like the universe isn't letting you out of this holding area or this waiting room. It feels like you've been waiting for your chance to shine. You've been waiting for your chance to get your energy out, and it's been kind of accruing. It's been kind of getting stocked up, almost on back order. And now that dam has broken, this container has lifted, and it's like the floodgates of heaven are just pouring out. And you are just finally, I have some freedom. It's like a lion that has just been let out of his cage, and you are finally soaking up all of this room that you have been craving. And it's very important that you harness this energy that you have within you, that you protect it, because your energy is very, very valuable. People are going to be picking up on this unexpressed creative energy that you're carrying around, and they may take advantage of it. Be sure to protect yourself. be sure to bubble yourself up if you can. If you want to wear a crystal or like an amulet or something that will protect your energy, go ahead and do that. But this is not a time for you to start pumping the brakes. This is a time for you to go all in, like start running towards your goal, like stretch those legs of yours that haven't had the opportunity to run in a long time because you have been in this waiting room, in this place where you've had to sit still, where you had to not move for a while, and now you're just itching to do something. So go do it. Go use this creative energy that you have built up, but make sure you're doing it in a protected space. We have like just huge confidence here. I just feel like this presence of royalty and regalness. I don't know what's going on, but I absolutely love it for you. It feels like this eclipse season has been an initiation for you. It feels like it charged you, like it somehow gave you even more energy, gave you even more strength to push through this next stage of your life. And that's what it feels. It feels completely different now. It feels like, I don't know why I'm getting so much like zoo analogies right now, but it feels like you have been moved from a smaller zoo into a bigger zoo. It feels like you were an animal that had to be transported and you had to wait in this very tiny cage. And now they've opened the cage and you are free to roam around, and it has so much more space, so much more room to breathe and to do your lion thing. So you might be a Leo. I actually have a feeling I know who this is for. I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see if this person is going to pick pile number 3. But yeah, so you're being encouraged to protect your energy. You're being encouraged to protect your energy. Start to put the brakes on. Don't start to like slow yourself down, because that's not what needs to be done with this surplus of inspiration and creativity that's pulsing through your veins right now. You need to be putting things out. You need to be creating and do things in your unique way. Don't be afraid for it to come out like to you. Don't start like filtering yourself down or trying to dull your shine a little bit in order to make you more digestible for your audience or digestible for other people around you. That's the opposite of what you want to do right now, because you are so on fire, because you are so in your power, that people need to see your energy, your DNA shine through this. It's like you have an energetic code, and people want to be able to see that in order to kind of find you, in order to identify you out of the crowd. So be yourself. Don't tone it down. Don't hit the brakes. Embrace your uniqueness and don't try to make yourself more tame. Feel free to be that fiery version of yourself that you know you are. Feel free to be sassy. Feel free to be a little impatient. This is what you have been waiting for. This moment is what you have been waiting for. You're finally not stuck anymore. So go, like, be free. Go run around the savannah, Don't hold back. Don't start to get into your head and start like being like, maybe I should be doing this or this or this. Like, no, do what feels right for you. You have the confidence there to be able to nudge you into the direction that is most authentic to you. That is the absolute amazing message I have for you. I can't imagine a better message, honestly, for group number 3. You've been waiting for a long time. You've been waiting to come out of this a long time, and now you finally don't have anything standing in your way. So don't let anything stand in your way. Just keep pushing, keep moving forward, and keep taking the next step, because you are meant to be in a period of creativity right now, creating, using that energy, making sure it doesn't get drained or that other people aren't draining it out of you, and not being afraid to take up the space that you have been denied for so long. So don't be afraid to take up space. That is all I have for you, group number 3. We are moving on to group number 4. All right, group number 4. We have some very mixed messages coming in for you. We have some very good messages, but also kind of mixed in with some warnings for you. So you have been something of a workaholic as of late. You have not been balancing yourself very well. You have not been balancing your personal life and your work life. So that is part of the message that is coming forward for you today. The need to be in alignment, the need to have this divine flow of yin and yang, of masculine and feminine, in order to be able to manifest the life that you want. There has to be that unity. They have to work hand in hand, because when they work hand in hand, things flow smoothly for you and you don't get burnt out, you don't get stuck in a rut, and it keeps flowing instead of being kind of sporadic, where it's like, oh, you have a really good sales month, and then next month it's nothing, and then it's starting to pick up again, and then next month it's nothing. But overall, you guys have been on a roll. You guys have been doing very well. There's some indication that there has been an upflow of money into your life. Your finances are increasing. Your business might be doing well. There's something that is coming in that is more than usual for you. And this is kind of making you a little bit more greedy. It's making you get into your workaholic mode. It is making you go back into this program of lack, because even though more is coming in, now you're so scared that this energy that's coming in is going to stop. So you're stuck in a bit of a pickle, because what's going to end up happening is you're going to self-prophesize and cut off that energy before it even has a chance to really start rolling. So what we are going to need to do is learn how to go back into alignment, learn how to manage your work life and make it balanced, so that you're not overworking yourself, so that you are not exerting so much energy and pouring so much energy into this that you don't have energy for anything else. You don't have energy for being present. You don't have energy for enjoying your life. The thing is that there is more coming. There is more coming for you. There is magic and miracles coming your way that are trying to come in, and they're kind of taking a sneak peek into your energy right now and seeing if you are ready. So whatever this influx of money has been, whatever this influx of energy has been that has come in for you, this opportunity, it's a little bit of a test. They gave you just a little bit, and they want to see what you're doing with it. And right now what you're doing is freaking out. You are getting into panic mode. You are starting to be like, okay, now that I have this, I have more responsibilities, and I have to do this and this and this and this, instead of really being like, oh my goodness, I was in the right mindset. I was in the right headspace, attracting and manifesting what it is that I wanted in my life. You are now taking away from it. You are putting your energy in the wrong place. It's like you're playing a chess game and you put one piece forward and you saw that a lot of good came from it. So now you're like, oh, I have to dial it back. I have to dial it back to protect myself. No, you don't, because the entire reason that you were able to take that step forward is because you were acting in alignment. You were finally acting in alignment and something came of it. So don't get greedy now. Don't change your energy now and your strategy now, because whatever you did worked. You keep thinking that you don't deserve what it is that is coming for you. You keep thinking that you don't deserve having an easy life. You don't deserve living in luxury, living in abundance. And that is the problem, because when that abundance finally comes, you're like, oh, this was some kind of fluke and I'm never going to have this again. I have to make sure that I keep this up. And that's entirely the wrong way about going this. The wrong way to go about this. Here we go. You are going to see more abundance flowing in for you, because like group number 3, the floodgates of heaven have opened for you a little bit. There's movement finally after like this period of drought. There's movement finally happening for you, and it's going to keep moving. It's going to keep flowing as long as you allow yourself to be in a state of flow and not start to go back into your panic mode, go back into your hermit crab shell and start to freak out. So really sit back and take a minute to realize what it is that you did that made this go so right for you, that made you open up this kind of Pandora's box of gifts and blessings coming your way. And then find the spot where you immediately closed it. You're like, oh, this is too much. And then you close it. It's like, no, you were meant to open it. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't feel like you have to have all of it figured out and have this schedule, and you're thinking too far ahead in the future. The whole entire point of what it is that you did, of opening this, is because you were ready for it. It was manageable for you. So don't shut the door on it now. Feel free to open that box back up and open your energy to receiving again. And don't get back into this mentality of lack where you think that it's not because I'm doing anything. I just stumbled upon this opportunity. I didn't deserve it. It was timed out specifically for you, and it chose you. It chose to come in for you at the exact time that it came in for you. And you can't lose what is yours. So you have everything set up for you, everything ready to manifest your dreams into reality. Everything is just waiting for you to open it. It's like one big giant present. And you're over here sitting freaking out about what this giant present could bring. And it's like, it's a present, it's a gift. Why are you freaking out about it? Don't get overwhelmed. This is the moment that you've been waiting for. Really soak it in and take your time with it. You need to be in a state of enjoyment. You need to be in a state where you can actually enjoy the gifts coming in for you, because they're going to keep coming in for you. So think unity. Think balancing energy, balancing the feminine and the masculine. Think flow, and try to be in divine flow and move in alignment. That is the key to your manifestation. That is what is going to stop these sporadic bursts of abundance and then lack and then abundance and then lack. You are making it happen all on your own. What wants to come through is abundance for you, and you are shutting it down. Let's stop shutting it down. Let's open up that Pandora's box again and just take it one step at a time without overwhelming ourselves with what tomorrow is going to bring. That way we can hold the energy of what it is that wants to come in for us. That is all I have for you, group number 4. That was another really powerful and deeply moving message. Thank you guys so much for listening. Please let me know what group you guys picked, and if it resonated for you. Let me know what group you guys picked and how it's manifesting in your life currently. And as always, thank you guys so much for listening, for all of your support. If you guys wanted to get a soul contract done by me, you can do so by visiting my website at thesoulecosystem.com or my Etsy shop. There is currently a 2-week wait on soul contracts. Those are the really big offerings that I have. They run from 20 to 30 pages. I'm like one soul contract away from it being a 3-week wait. So if you were on the fence about getting that and want to get it sooner rather than later, you can do so. Otherwise, tune in every Friday on Apple, YouTube, or Spotify for the Soul Ecosystem podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening, and have a wonderful weekend.